Hello everyone. This week's reading was the first chapter of a book called The ABCs of CBM, which is curriculum-based measures. And this first chapter of the book really focused on explaining what CBM, what a curriculum-based measurement is, and why we should use it. And the rest of the book, it sounded like, gets into the details of how to use it more in different content areas and gives examples of what that would look like. So the first chapter kind of told us that the main kind of attribute of a curriculum-based measurement is alignment to curriculum. There are several attributes that CBM has to meet. Main one that keeps kind of being an emphasis and being brought up is alignment, also being valid, repeated measurement, using it often, and being able to share the data. So there's about 9 or 10 different attributes in the article. They talked about, again, these measurements that have to be aligned to curriculum, the test, and has to be similar to the tasks that students were doing in the curriculum, using alterable variables that can be changed through instruction, employing low inference measures and criterion reference measures so you know what a student can and cannot do. And there's different kinds of decisions you can make with curriculum-based measures, screening, who needs help, what students need help, who doesn't, progress monitoring, which is really helpful, kind of in employing RTI as well, developing new goals and modifying them. Diagnostic decisions can be made, what kind of help do students need, and outcome decisions, maybe to continue or discontinue special services or overall effectiveness. So CBM actually started with special education population. So it has been found to work with general education and special education students. And there's 3 different types of CBMs: general outcome measures, skills-based measures, mastery measures, and they all depend on choosing which one to use depends on what your purpose is. And the article does explain different advantages and disadvantages for the different types of CBM measures and when to use them. They had a really nice chart in the article that kind of graphed out when to use them, when it's helpful. And finally, the authors talked about how these types of assessments, the CBM, can be either found online that have already been created. Some of them might probably free on the web, and how teachers can also create their own.